Welcome back. We got a dockside review today. I want to show you something that we're working on. Our power pole ended up springing a leak. One of our hoses broke on this hydraulic line. So I'll bring you in here. You can see the blue one cracked, broke. So we got a hold of power pole. They sent us brand new line. And today we're going to install that with their new fittings. And we're going from the 1/4 inch line up to the 5/16. And we're going from the push connect fittings to a compression fitting with a brass ferrule. So I'm going to try and bring you along for the ride and show you how this project goes. Down inside the bilge of my boat, you'll see the pump. This is the pump for the power pole. Just a hydraulic pump with a reservoir. And you'll see the blue line and the black line. These are push-in fittings. So basically all you would have to do if you were replacing with the same size line is push this piece in. Normally like an adjustable wrench will make that easy. Give it a push and then you can pull your line out. In my case, they did not have the 1/4 inch line anymore, so I'm going to the bigger and I'm switching the fitting. So I'm going to grab a wrench and hopefully we can get this pulled off. And I think it's 1/2 inch. So let's check this out and just test it. Yep, that should do it. Actually, no, that's metric. We'll come back with a different one. Quick tip, if you are pulling one of these pumps apart, once you get a line out, have the cap off of your reservoir right here, and take the line that you just pulled off and you can put it right into there. So any residual fluid that's in the line is going to come back and go into your pump or into your reservoir, and that'll save you a big mess in your bilge or anywhere else. So definitely drop that in. All right, we got the lines disconnected in the bilge where the tank pump reservoir area is. So now we need to pull the blue line and this black line off right here. You can see they're 90-degree fittings. So hopefully these just unthread. Looks like this one's got a nut on it. This one doesn't have anything. So it looks like maybe we'll pull the line out with the release the compression fitting, get the line out, and then hopefully we can just spin this out by the threads. All right, we got the lines out. And I'm removing these compression fittings now. I'll show you a little trick that if you need to get these compressions out and you don't have a specialized tool, an adjustable wrench works perfect. So imagine the line was in there. You would come right here and then you push your wrench in while someone pulls the line out, and it's a quick release, works out well. And adjustable wrench, man, what a great tool. So I'm actually using the same adjustable wrench to spin this fitting and break it loose. Now, once it's free, we'll just pull it out. And I've got some rags laying around, as you can see, because this is a messy job. Hydraulic fluid's disgusting. Probably should have put gloves on. Maybe I will for the second half of this video. But so far, so good. It seems to be straightforward, and I hope I don't jinx myself with that. Quick shout out to the original installer of my power pole. They put these perfect holes right here in the back of the boat, and they've got fittings. So these, literally, all I gotta do is just push them through the hole. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing in reverse to bring my new lines out. Push these through. First snafu, I was really excited to talk about these fittings for the tubing to pass through. And we matched this up. My new larger 5/16 tubing is too big because these were made for 1/4 inch tubing. So I'm gonna have to pop those out. Hopefully I can just pop it out with a screwdriver or some pliers. And then if need be, I can put some marine silicone around it. So we have our hydraulic lines coming through the hull back here into the bilge. They come back. We have them just wrapped with the zip tie. Rather than cutting all the excess off, I figured if I have problems or if another fitting breaks, there might be enough line on here, I can just make an adjustment. So that's all still there. We put the new right angle fittings on, brass fittings. These were a pain because you can see, because they come up, when you try and turn it to thread them in, they kept hitting. So I actually had to unmount the pump from the reservoir, which was a pain in the butt, just an extra step. But something to be aware of if you're switching from the compression fittings to these, from the press fit to the compression fittings. But anyway, it's a good clean job. Everything works. We're going to show you a quick run through. We did fill the reservoir up with new hydraulic fluid. We ran it about a dozen times up and down just to bleed it through, to get as much of the air out of the lines as we can. and it's running like a champ. So let me show you. There we go. All in all, about a 2-hour job that included filming and having to take that pump apart. But I gotta tell you, not a terrible job, just a little bit of patience. If you have basic hand tools and aren't afraid to try it, something you could definitely do yourself. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Have a great day.